After 2 days, I managed to finally put the application to the Apple Store. I didn't press to review yet, but it's there, it's checked, the whole code went through, and I'm still really waiting to be able really to press to review. For some reason, the button still doesn't appear. People online said that sometimes it takes a little bit longer. This is why I'm going to wait until tomorrow morning and try to put to review tomorrow morning. If that button will still not appear over there, I will try to push that again, because it feels a little bit long, but again, some people online said that it may take a few hours. Apart of that, I had a meeting with Nikiruka today as well, and with Shivam. With Nikiruka, we managed to actually finish all of her tasks this week, which is great. That was really the plan. She was finishing some of the stuff with the registration, and she was finishing some stuff with the dartboard as well. On Monday, we said we're going to properly check all of the registration stuff again, whether everything works with the admin, whether we properly can register the user on the business site. And once that's done, beautifully, we have 75% of the first product done. Then we will just have to finish 4-year business plan for the small businesses, and voila, that's all. Maybe 2 more months and it will be done. Who knows? It's quite complicated product to actually build, way more complicated than I was expecting, and probably because I want to do everything because I want to do everything in much details. I don't want to have any errors in there. We're just taking a little bit more time to accomplish that. And once that's done, we will be actually able to onboard all of those people that I've been talking to, all of those small businesses that I've done the contacts with. So fingers crossed. And there are already some startups that are doing very similar stuff, just a little bit differently. So I'm not worried about whether there is a demand for it, because I know I've already checked as well. There was quite a lot of business owners, small business owners that I've been in contact with. So it's going to be fun to release it, but it's going to take probably 1 or 2 more months. The fun part is right now that we actually have the application in Google Store. And like I said, I've released the application to, well, everything is checked. I was working on that for past 2 days, and everything is checked to be released to the Apple Store. And after that, the checking process, reviewing process takes apparently up to 3 weeks, where in Google that process takes around 1-2 days. And that's why in Google we have that application already on the Google Store. And on the Apple, we still don't. I had a really, 2.5 hour conversation with Shivam today, where we were chatting about the mobile application mainly, but also about all of the servers that we've set up over the 2 weeks and how did we sort it in terms of pipelines. The pipeline is really automation between what we are pushing in terms of the code and what's going to the server. Hence we set up those automations so we don't have to worry about pushing every single time when some update is done. We don't have to, push it to the server. It's done automatically. We have really nice structure of testing repositories, and we have a structure for production repositories for both business and mobile and admin. So everything is set up properly in my opinion. Shivam is now really just updating the stuff in the Hopscotch, which is the programs needs to talk to each other, and those programs we can test in the Postman or Hopscotch. And so he's setting up all of that stuff because he just finished setting up the servers, and from once he do that, then we can make sure or just get on to, once he finished with setting up that Hopscotch and Postman, we will be able to get on into checking all of the errors that we have on the mobile application and fixing all of the APIs and just making sure that the version that we have right now from the backend perspective, after all of those changes we've done, it's 100%. I am 100% happy about what we have, because right now I'm 85% happy. Some of the stuff are not working properly as I would like to. So I think next week we will take for fixing all of those small errors that we have. and make sure that by the end of the next week, the application, the version of the application that is now available is fully workable, and there is no errors, there is no issues, everything is easy to operate, and everything is nice, clean. Yeah, so that's my goal for the next week. And obviously, I'm going to start sending that application right now to different people to just show them what's going on. Anyway, thank you very much for today. It was Friday. I see you tomorrow.